we're going to dive on into why ringless voicemails. You probably have heard of them. Maybe you've already been using them, or you've just heard, the term around the office, or you've heard of a few realtors try them here and there. We're just going to explain why ringless voicemails and how this can be a powerful tool. It has been around for a while. It's nothing new. Surprisingly, but only like some of the top realtors and lenders, they really do it. But you have to do it right, and you have to do it the correct way. Don't worry, we're going to show you how to do it the correct way and how it can benefit you to draw more traffic to your new listings or to your new open houses. It's proven that it has been recently one of the top marketing tools for a lot of companies, even outside of the real estate industry. It's actually started in a lot of other industries and has been a great tool for a lot of people who are just in sales in general, who need to reach out to homeowners or certain types of customers, but on a huge volume base. It does have a higher conversion rate, and it's actually cheaper cost per conversion, especially if you compare it to Facebook ads, or especially to Google AdWords, or to the cost of SEO. And you're able to get quick responses because if people, they get that notification just like they had a missed call, so they're going to call back right away. And because it has a lot more percentage of the average for responses out there, compared to a lot of traditional old school outbound marketing methods. Like I said, is a lot cheaper. And the great thing is you only get charged between 3 to 5 cents per a successful drop. And I know what you're wondering is, well, what is considered a successful drop? Well, it mostly works for cell phones, especially cell phone carriers. Now, it does work with landlines, but it really depends on the carrier. So with landlines, it's 50-50. So if the landline carrier does not allow ringless voicemail drops, well, guess what? It means it's not going to be a successful drop, and you're not going to get charged for it. You do not get charged for that. Same goes with cell phones. If somebody does not have a voicemail box set up and there's not one detected, or somehow the carrier is just bad in a bad service area, you will not get charged for an unsuccessful drop. So you're only charged for what actually gets dropped. But it's still, even with those limitations, it still has a very high successful drop rate. And the great thing with ringless voicemails is you're able to create a message that feels personal, definitely low pressure, and make it sound a little bit more genuine. And that way you're able to at least put the conversation or the ball in their court for the reason why you're reaching out. So you're allowing them to make the decision on whether or not to reach back out to you or to wait. And also it's a great way to easily follow up with potential prospects or leads that you haven't talked to in a while, that you just don't have time to be able to start cold calling them right away. A lot of people in today's day and age, they just don't answer their phones, but yet they still listen to their ringless voicemails. And great, like I said, it's non-disruptive. It allows the person to listen and be able to respond on their own time, and you're able to do it on a high volume. Like I said, just to put it in perspective, a lot of real estate investors, they will do thousands upon thousands a day. But I'm not saying go ahead and do that high volume, because these real estate investors, of course, have a team behind them to be able to take the inbound calls, but just so you can get a picture of how much you can be able to handle, especially with the right team in place, which we'll kind of teach you. It only takes a few minutes to even set these things up. Literally, you upload a list to an online website, pick a phone number, and literally you're just a few clicks away to be dropping a couple hundred or even 1,000 ringless voicemails right off the bat. Or you can easily teach an assistant to do this, or virtual assistants to be able to handle this for you, especially if you make it a consistent thing for every weekend when you do an open house, or you do it for people in your CRM. So ringless voicemails is great. In the next modules, we'll kind of get a little bit deeper on how to do it and some of the tips, tricks, and some of the etiquette.